right, welcome back to my channel. So excited. This is Nita Marie here. And today we're going to talk to Erika Love, who is a big busted OnlyFans model. She has a great story. You're going to love to hear what she did before OnlyFans, but make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a beat. So excited to be back here with Erika Love. And first of all, tell everyone, what is your OnlyFans handle?
It is at the Erika Love, and that is Erika with a K. And you can, it's the same for Twitter as well, if you want to find me there. And my Instagram is at more Erika Love.
Okay, so OnlyFans is the Erika Love.
Yes.
And Twitter is more Erika Love.
Okay. You'll find me. I'm sure you can find me out there if you Google me.
Yes, I'm sure. Erika Love. That's awesome. So obviously, Erika is a big busted OnlyFans model. I'm sure everyone wants to know, what size are your boobs?
Favorite question. I am a 36K.
Okay, now that is quite large because I'm only a 38 triple D. So 36K is obviously down the alphabet.
JK. I'm like 7, 8, maybe 9Ds. I got to do the,
you know, down the alphabet.
The conversion. But yeah, I've always been busty my entire life. So now as an adult woman, I've really settled at the 36K. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a part of my brand.
Yeah, and those are natural.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so growing up, you know, you said you've always been large chested. You know, did you get bigger over the years, or was it just part of that?
Yes. And, you know, I remember being like 15, 16 years old, and I was already a 34D. So
wow.
Yes, I come from a long line of busty women on both sides of my family. So I knew it was just probably going to happen. But, you know, as you get older and you gain weight, I gain weight there too. And, you know, they kind of just kept getting bigger. But the game changer was really when I got properly fitted for a bra for the first time. And then it was like mind blowing. They're like, oh, you're 34F. And I'm still trying to like squeeze into like double Ds. And I was like, oh my God. And then it opened up my eyes to this whole world of like large bras, like, you know, for busty ladies.
Yeah. Well, because you probably have to have your bras custom made, right?
I buy them from specialty stores. There's some European brands that I really like that fit well. So, but I've had to find them for sure. K and L seem to be like the largest that you can get, even at like a Nordstrom or something. You know what I mean? And that's like one bra and like one color.
I've never seen K in a regular department store. And I go shopping at Victoria's Secret, and I'm always like searching for the triple D because they have like C, D, A, B, but then you go to double D, and then I barely ever can find triple D.
Yeah.
So I understand why we don't have more bras for different sizes, because I know there's a lot of people that have even bigger boobs than I do. So, and Victoria's Secret, I mean, is a notorious, it's a popular lingerie brand. So I would love for them to increase their bra size. Note to self, if you're listening.
If you go to a specialty shop, they're probably going to tell you you're a 36F or G.
Really?
Yes, because I used to do Victoria's Secret too, and then I went to the specialty shop. Linda the Bra Lady in New York City. If you are in New York and you want to be properly fitted, go see the ladies at Linda's, because they took one look and they just pulled out bras and they're like, put all these on. I was like, oh my God, world of difference. Things are up where they're supposed to be.
Wow.
Like, it really is a game changer for the girls, you know.
Yeah. Well, I would think also it would help your back too, to have the right bra.
Yes, and that's a question I actually get all the time is, do you have back problems?
Right.
Well, a little bit, but you know what I tell people constantly is I do yoga and I go to the chiropractor.
Right, right. Now, have you ever thought about getting a breast reduction?
Yes, absolutely. And for me, I really, when I was younger, I thought about it because it just would make life easier in certain ways.
Yeah,
But I really do love them. I mean, they're part of my identity.
yeah,
And at this point in my life, I don't think I would do it. But I also acknowledge as I age and things droop and back problems get
yeah.
worse, when I'm a 60-year-old lady, I might want to get a reduction and, pick things up.
Yeah, well, I probably will just do like a breast lift. That's what I've
Yeah.
thought about doing, is a breast lift, because that can help too. Um, so let's talk about your OnlyFans. Obviously, you've been on OnlyFans for at least a year. How long have you been on OnlyFans?
I've been doing it, oh my gosh, a little over a year and a half now. I
Okay.
started in spring of 2020 and I, was doing it kind of just like part-time. And then for about 6 months now, I've been pursuing it more seriously and trying to build out more of a platform for myself
Yeah.
in terms of doing more than just OnlyFans.
Okay, great. And so, what made you decide to jump on board with OnlyFans?
To be honest, I always kind of wanted to make money off of my big boobs.
Yeah, right? You're like, I have an asset here. Come
I
on.
have a natural asset, and my background is in marketing, and I had been laid off during COVID, like a lot of
Uh-huh.
people, and I kept hearing about OnlyFans. And then when I looked into it, I was like, this might be the thing I've been wanting to do. And I, again, like did all my research, and I was like, I know how to do social media well. I know how to do, shoot things on my phone and take pictures well.
Uh-huh.
And, I was just like, this is kind of, in a weird way, it makes sense for me because I've
Yeah.
always done marketing and production related things. So OnlyFans was kind of like an easy transition in that sense. And then when I decided to really double down and be like, I would love to make this my full-time career, that's when I started to, think about things like the podcast or a YouTube channel or all the other things people are doing now.
Yeah, which is great because we can expand in so many ways on social media. I actually really like your TikTok because I think you have fun
Yeah.
TikToks. So what is your TikTok? Because I love your TikTok. It's really fun.
So my TikTok right now, because unfortunately I had one banned recently, one of my
Oh
accounts,
yeah.
it's just something you deal
Yeah.
with the natural assets. It is at Erika Love 36K, my name and my bra size.
And yeah, there we go. Because people are always asking anyway. And I want to
Right.
make it Erica is spelled Erika.
Yes. I'm
Um,
Erika with the
so-
K because of the 36Ks.
oh, that's a good thing to remember. 36Ks.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. I love that. So TikTok's really fun. You got banned. Do you find that you're discriminated against on social media because of your big boobs?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
I love TikTok. It's been so good to me from a business perspective. And genuinely, I've had a lot of fun on there that I didn't expect to have. For me, it's
yeah,
all about, yes, a little bit of the big boobs, but more about being funny. Because
yeah,
naturally in my life, I laugh at things. I'm, easygoing
yeah.
person of nature. And so TikTok's been great for that. The challenge is my body type. Like I cannot sit there on TikTok and wear this. I will instantly be flagged.
Really?
I've had a really hard time with bikini tops on TikTok. If I'm
Okay.
live, usually it's a little bit easier if I'm just live and like sitting in a pool. But if I wear anything more revealing than this, I usually do get flagged. And it's not exactly the TikTok bots, it's people's perception of me and
Right.
people thinking that what I'm wearing is inappropriate. And honestly, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I wear sports bras a lot and I'll do
Yeah.
yoga and things that will, some people think that that's inappropriate and they'll flag me. Or, even if I can't even wear like a crop top, I could be completely covered, but if it's short,
Wow.
yeah. Or if I'm not wearing a bra, if I'm not wearing a
Right.
bra,
That's a big one. Yeah.
people
Which
say
is,
cover up, they tell me,
oh God.
your age, all
Oh
that
my
type.
gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Because to me, I feel like you're just being yourself. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like even if you did have breast implants, you are just being yourself. And these are your natural boobs. Why can't you just do what other people are doing, and not be flagged? And that to me is very frustrating because of course I have the bigger chest as well. Not as big as you, but I do have the bigger chest.
Yeah.
So for me, I do find like I can't even just do a dance or something like that someone else might be able to do. And it's frustrating because I'm like, well, I'm just doing the same dance they're doing, but because my boobs are like flopping up and down, I'm getting flagged. So yeah, I understand totally. So what did you do before OnlyFans? And are you married? Were you married? Do you have
All
kids?
questions. So
Yes.
I have actually never been married.
Okay.
I do have a boyfriend right now. He's
Okay.
very supportive of my OnlyFans career, which is amazing and wonderful. And before doing OnlyFans, like I said, like a lot of people, I got laid off during COVID. I was a director of marketing. That was my job for many years. And I've always worked in actually entertainment in some capacity. And nonprofits. So, I've lived all over the place too. I lived in New York City for a decade. I've lived in California. Now I live in Texas. So I've definitely had a lot of experience. But, I went to college for marketing. I have a master's degree in marketing. So I started off in like advertising and entertainment, worked for a movie company. Then I actually followed a wonderful boss to go work for a big nonprofit that serves youth in our country, which is surprising that people think OnlyFans and nonprofits and kids, but that's where I really found like a passion for helping people, to be honest. Then I kind of went back to the nonprofit world a little bit in entertainment and combined them together. And I actually worked for WWE for a couple of years.
Yes, that's so fun. Yeah.
It was so fun. And I did things like I would bring the wrestlers to schools to read to kids. I would bring them to hospitals to see, like critically ill children. It was a very feel-good job in a very crazy place.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I actually love donating and helping.
You do?
With some of
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there something that you feel like you want to invest in now that maybe you have a little bit more money or you have a little bit more flexibility that you want to kind of help people with the money you're making with OnlyFans or anything like that?
I would actually love to have sort of like a OnlyFans for Good platform, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that, as we are influencers, all of us, and there's power in those numbers. And, we can still support causes and activate our fans to make donations to those causes. It's something that I'm really passionate about and I hope to accomplish one day. I actually am working on a little project now that I'm hoping to get off the ground. That's sort of a, again, adult industry for good sort of platform. So I'll keep you posted on that, because if that actually happens, I think you'd be interested.
Oh, definitely. I love doing stuff like that. And I have several businesses, and within each business, I like to donate a portion of my profit because I just love doing it. And I think it's good, money karma anyway, because I love giving back. I just think it's really, really important for those of us who are blessed with more money to be able to give back to people that don't have it. Because for me, I'm not about like handouts, but I do believe that there's some people that need like a leg up on things that maybe they're just like life just keeps hitting them down. And if you don't have enough food to eat, if you don't have a safe environment, if you don't have even clean water in Africa, there's no way that you actually consider going into like that higher development as a human being. And so for me, I love helping people, but not in a way that's like giving handouts, but in a way that's giving them like safety and security so that they can rise to be the best that they can be. And for me, I think that's what OnlyFans did give me, is they gave me finances. So I wasn't always worried as a single mom, that I wasn't always worried about just putting gas in my car, and I could actually move on and like become a more enlightened human, right? I mean, do you feel that way with your OnlyFans?
I absolutely agree with everything you just said. For me, I grew up, like lower income family for sure. My grandparents really helped me out with college. I felt so fortunate that I had people that could help me do that. And just, you know, throughout all my career, I've had people that were just like willing to invest in me and give me help along the way. And, you know, I had a single mom growing up. There were
Yeah.
definitely times where we struggled, and I learned the value of hard work, and you always help people out, and you always build relationships just by from a place of kindness and
Yeah.
generosity.
Yeah.
And it will pay off. I definitely believe in the karma of all of that. And now, I mean, I feel like, and you do this too, you know, just giving advice to women, helping other
Yeah.
women get started that have no experience is a big thing I'm passionate about. But I always am a believer in getting back and helping people. And because everyone needs help at some point. You might
Yeah.
not admit it, and you might not realize it in the moment that you need help, but all of us have had help in some way in our lives to get to where we are today.
Exactly. Exactly. So I have loved talking to you. Tell them one more time where they can find you.
Awesome. I've loved talking to you too. Thank you so much
Yes.
for everything.
Of
And you
course.
can find me on Twitter and OnlyFans at the Erika Love. And again, that's Erika with a K. With a K. You can find me at Instagram, at more Erika Love, and TikTok, Erika Love 36K.
And we cannot forget the size of her boobs.
Number one when it's in the name.
I love it. So that's gonna be the title of our YouTube show, 36K Erika Love. So yeah, it's gonna be great. So thank you again, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you.